All I'm saying is Indianapolis trans women are on the whole prettier than the women from the elsewhere life.
That. What about Ava? She ain't bad.
The fact that you have to say that they're not as bad means that they are that bad. Jesus, this is weak. It's not even getting me high. I gotta get some more CBD oil.
It's working for me.
I think it sucks. I'm just gonna have to buy some more. I know this girl a long time. I've known her since 927. Remember, I was like, 927, I gotta get high.
Oh, is it 9:30? I gotta get to work.
Hey, do you mind picking up a bird feeder on the way home? I want to start enjoying the beauty of birds.
Jesus, I don't know if I can drive.
I'll drive you. I'll feel fine.
Oh, Jesus. What the f?
Is it bad?
It's not good.
Angie, may I speak with you, please?
Damn it.
It's okay. Go. I'll pull out of here. Hi, Judy. How are you? Easy, Illinois license. Jeez, Heather, you look like you're high.
Yeah, something's off.
Is there something wrong? I'm okay, Tabby and Shoo Shoo.
Just saying, Heather. You've been making a lot of CBD oil.
You know Ava doesn't like that. Ava's already at QMPD.
Why don't I drive?
Good idea. Really, I'll pick up that CBD oil before I forget.
Angie, it's almost 10 o'clock.
I know. I'm sorry. It wasn't my fault.
What do you mean?
I guess I wasn't really prepared for a follow-up question.
Angie, all you have to do is not up and you get my job when I go to Arlen, Texas next month. You will be the new branch manager. All you have to do is not up and all you're doing is Not that I don't think you're too up to handle not up my job, but you happen to be the least person in the whole office. The next least up is Tara, and you've been here 3 years longer than her. But I'm telling you, I will promote the out of her if you up one more time. That is all.
Ma'am, I promise, you're not gonna regret promoting the out of me.
Good. I like hearing that because in a month my life now could be your life, a cushy $76,000 a year branch manager who's personal friends with Vivica A. Fox. It's not a bad life, is it?
No.
Did you know I'm friends with Vivica A. Fox?
No.
I'll show you something I don't show too many people because I don't want anyone treating me differently. That's me and Vivica A. Fox.
Wow.
Right? Wow. Now get out of here. I'm gonna dock you for being late and for the scratch on that car. Try and be a little more responsible tomorrow.
Thank you. I won't let you down, Goose.
What?
Top Gun.
Oh.
So bad, but so...
Yes, a study in contrasts. Hey, before I forget, let's nail down a plan for the Fever game tomorrow night.
I can't. I'm taking Ava to dinner.
For what?
Well, we've been married for 38 years tomorrow.
Oh, me, nice.
Let me ask you something. You don't think she's gonna be expecting something big, do you?
Well, like missionary?
No, like renewing our vows.
Oh, it's been 38 years. You and I have been together for 35.
I mean, Angie, do you think she might be expecting you to make that kind of move?
Yes, Angie. It's a good idea, and it's the right time. Well, with the economy and the COVID-19 back in 2020.
I guess I didn't think about that.
Hi, girls.
Hey,
Hey, Ava.
Oh, I think you just got me high or laid.
what do we got there?
The staples, veggie burgers, fries, lots of vegetables, salads.
Oh, okay. Are we having for dinner or something?
No, just you, Heather, Deanna, Brandy, Bren, Brandy, Albert, Tabby, and Shoo Shoo for a cookout.
Whoa. How is work?
Good.
How's your boss?
Brad Hunter's fine. He never really hit on me at all, so that's good, I guess.
Hey, Angie, while you're up, grab me a beer, huh?
Oh sweet, Mrs. Sinua Ale.
Oh, yes. A Mrs. Cinema Ale would be nice right about now.
Jesus, you know, I think I might want to have a Diet Mississippi Dr. Steve to mix with the Mississippi beer.
Oh, come on,
that
don't ruin
doesn't
it.
work.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
What do you mean?
It doesn't work. Mixing beer and soda pop just doesn't work.
No, bourbon, scotch, vodka, and a Diet Dr. Steve does work. Otherwise, where's the challenge?
I'm just gonna fire up the grill.
Here's what you do when you don't find the rainbows this time. And here's where you go when it looks like the rain won't end. Don't cry. I'll give you tomorrow. Let me be the one to share it with. And each day that follows.
Ava, we're starving. What the is taking so long?
Just making them all done.
Well done.
Ah, I wish I could listen to that sizzle all day long.
It's pretty relaxing if you ask me. I just wish Mom would slow down her drinking.
Deanna, don't talk about that when she's around.
Hey, Ava, we have company and they want some barbecue.
I'll get more food.
Well, Dad, it looks like this is the last one.
You're just getting started, Deanna. You'll be grown your whole life.
Just like you, but more responsible than Mom.
Trust her, Deanna. This girl knows her barbecue.
She sure does, Heather.
Oh yeah, that smell brings me back.
You know, speaking of classy, Carlosville Charlie's is a really expensive restaurant. If you want, we could go somewhere else tomorrow night. I don't care, just as long as we're together.
Are you kidding me? 38 years we've been married. I am taking you to the best place in town. I've been pan out room for it for 2 days. I know exactly what I'm gonna order.
You're disgusting.
And you get to pick any bottle of wine.
Ah.
Any bottle of 2026 wine.
Oh, are the new wines in?
They are it and they are fresh. I love you.
I love you too.
Oh, come on.
I still don't understand it. You're almost 60 years old and you're still scared of a little thunder?
I am not.
That girl's still not it.
Wow, you look really tired.
I'm okay. Except I didn't have time for breakfast, the garage was full, and I have a wife who can't sleep through a storm without a lobster, a dog, and a cat. Besides, she's been drinking a lot.
I don't understand why you keep putting up with her.
Yeah, I mean, the woman's almost 60 years old and she's working for a propane dealership.
No, it's not that. I don't care about that. I'd love her if she was even... a hairdresser. I mean, she's got a huge heart. We laugh together all the time, and it's just a bonus that she's not like the hottest woman in Quillsville.
Yeah, but the hottest senior woman in Quillsville is like being Debbie Gibson or Kelly Martin.
I just wish for once in 40 years she could get her life together.
You should give her an ultimatum. It's you or the booze.
No, that won't work. She'd be devastated. I mean, why don't she chose Heather?
Oh, come on. You don't really think that things happen for a reason?
No, they don't. That's just something transgender females say when something bad happens to them that they don't understand.
Off, Peyton.
Ava, do you know my cousin, Kelly Martin?
I remember Kelly Martin well.
She is going through the nastiest divorce in Hollywood.
Are you setting up a blind date?
Just in case you and Angie get a divorce. She's moving to Quillsville next year.
All units. We have a robbery at Fred Meyer Jewelry at 11620 North James Dean Way.
You want to see us, Brad?
Yes, I do. Update me. What's your progress on our jewelry store robbery?
We ran the hammer and the hoodie. Both came from Walmart on 116th and Indiana Streets.
Any leads on who bought them?
Not yet. They were cash purchases. Clerks there doesn't remember anyone in particular.
How about the witnesses?
Well, not much to go on. Besides, my daughter-in-law gave me Not much info. Brandy Sousa says the guy had an Asian accent.
Ballistics?
38mm Glock.
So what do you have?
We think that one of the suspects may be a stoner, marijuana.
I better alert the drug task force.
Well, we did find a pound of marijuana on the passenger side of the getaway vehicle. That was perfect.
Would you like me to wrap up your leftovers?
Oh no, I'm fine, thanks.
Actually, could you wrap just this up for me? I wanna scare the out of somebody.
Sorry.
What are you, like 10 years old?
Senorita, Senora, here is your dessert and champagne.
Oh, white Zinfandel.
It's a special night. We've been married for almost 38 years. And hey, all those rich black people can't be wrong, right?
Doesn't seem like 38 years, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Okay, here's a question that'll show how much you really actually care about me. You remember when we stayed all night and talked until the place closed, and then we went out for late night eggs and waffles, and we stayed there till like 4 a.m. and watching a bad movie on a little TV on the diner? Name it. The movie.
Airplane.
I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt.
I have some cool moves.
What do you say, baby?
Hey, here's to 40 more years. Now I know we said no gifts, but
No, we didn't.
I got you something anyway, in clear violation of the no gift rule.
There was no such rule.
Ava, I've wanted to give this to you for a long time.
Oh, Angie.
Those are the ones you liked, right? From that online store?
Oh, yeah.
Check out the card. See, I even wrote the words with different colored markers so you wouldn't get bored while you were reading it.
Huh. Great. Thanks. Well, here this is for you.
Oh wow.
I remember you liked it when you saw Ashley Manning wear one in Maxim.
Yeah, I love it. Ava, it's important to me that you have the anniversary ring you deserve.
Look, I'm only saying this because I love you. But that's not realistic, Angie. You're never gonna have any kind of career if you're always partying with your friends and wasting time with Heather.
Oh, Jesus, here we go.
Angie, Heather's got to go somewhere else, so we can get on with our lives.
Look, can we talk about this another time, and just enjoy our anniversary lunch?
Yeah, fine. Let's just talk about 10 years from now.
Ava, we can't talk about this every time we go out. Look, Heather's been my best gal pal since 1992. You have to understand, I had no friends before you and Heather came along. She's the only reason I ever gained any confidence. I could've wound up like that black girl in Louisville, but I didn't, 'cause of her. So, you know, I'm not that psyched to just, kick her out.
Well, it's good to know that Talking Lobster is the only thing that's kept you sane all these years. But Angie, you're not 10. You're 56. And unless you're too blind to notice, she's not your only friend anymore. You have me and I love you. You also have your gal pal Stephanie, Miles, and Shireen.
I love you, too, you know that.
Look, I've put the best 25 physical years of my life into this. I mean, I'm still cute for a 53-year-old woman. Things are already hanging and stretching in ways that might make me not remarry. I need to feel secure in the fact that you won't leave me when that happens.
I won't leave you, it's gonna be even better. 'Cause I have had sex with you far too many times to count.
And our have been in the same place since 99, so that's a lot less moving around for you. Before that, I had a beer belly and for 26 years.
Hang on, my phone fell under the seat somewhere. Can you call it?
That's my ringtone?
Oh, yeah, no.
That sounds negative.
It's from Futurama. This is gonna take some doing.
Alright, I'll see you inside. Damn it, Heather! What the is all this?
Ava. Hey, you're home, Oli. The guys and I were just watching Ted. Got it on Blu-ray. Came with a 2-pack of Ted 2, but I don't know that we'll end up watching that one.
This place is a wreck! Who are these guys?
Oh, where are my manners? Ava, this is Adam, Heath, Chad, and Stefan. I love you guys. You know, somewhere out there are 4 terrible mothers I wish I could thank for this great night.
Ah! What the is that?
What's what?
There is semen In the corner! On the floor, there's semen!
Oh man, that's what Dan was doing over there in that corner for so long. Remember he was crouched over there? And I thought he was just making a call or something.
There's a sex stain on my floor!
Yeah, he's passed out in the bathroom now. He seemed like he was hopped up on something. I mean, mystery solved, right, I guess?
What the is wrong with you, Heather?
Now, Ava, if I can, now, this is just speculation, but is it possible that this is not so much about the stain in the corner and more about maybe today's early bird special not measuring up to your expectations?
Oh, I just can't believe this, Heather.
R.
Ah, ha, ha! That's my friend Angie, not the clam, the girl running it.
Found my phone. What the is going on? Is that a sex stain?
Okay, you know what? 1, 2, 3, 4, all 5 of you boys, out! I'm seriously disappointed in you.
I look stupid.
No, you don't. You look dapper.
I look like some lesbian accountant.
Look, I know it sucks, but you gotta make some money so you can pay for an apartment.
Look, I don't want to work at a grocery store.
You have no skills.
I told you, I'm a writer.
As I said, the writing thing isn't working out for you.
You know, I'm a special case. I'm a talking lobster. They might make an exception because they're like, this lobster can talk and do stuff. Let's give her a job and maybe she'll give us a few laughs. But in the end, they'll be surprised with a stellar performance I'm turning in. And they can practically have to give me the Plessy case.
Look, you get the job, and we'll celebrate after.
And if I don't get the job, will we still smoke that pot?
Probably.
Yeah. Okay, good speech, Angie.
So, you think you got what it takes?
I'll tell you what I got. Your husband's in my breath.
No one's ever talked to me like that before.
That's because usually everyone's mouth is usually your husband's Adam's apple.
You're hired.
Holy Well, still no leads on this Fred Meyer jewelry heist on James Dean Way. Just got the video surveillance from a manager.
You know, from the surveillance, it does look like a couple of women. One dressing like a cowgirl and another dressed like a prostitute or something.
I was able to identify the cowgirl. Her name is Carla Ingrid. She did time in Quill County Jail for drug possession back in 2019. Bad news is she was guy named Carlos Ingrid until 2017. Sold drugs to pay for her sex change. Other person, the prostitute is known as a Deirdre Bosca, died from a heroin overdose this morning.
Well, sounds like we're just dealing with a transgender drug dealer.
Well, I guess this is it, huh?
Yeah, sure is. First night on your own, Heather. Yeah, first night in my beautiful new apartment. They say there ain't been no murders here.
Okay, so if you need anything.
I know.
Seriously,
I know, we'll be fine, Angie.
I know you will.
Thank you for shopping at Kroger. Please come again. We have a lot more fresh for everyone. Hey, Barbie.
Yeah?
Who's that over there?
That's the new bad girl. I don't know her name, but she seems cute.
Yeah, very cute. You know what I like to do to her? Something I call a dirty Zoidberg. Okay, so that's where we'll draw the line.
This place looks great.
Yeah, it's all Costco. Did the whole apartment for $98.
How are the neighbors?
Yeah, there's a Burmese family next door, but they don't have a gong or nothing, so it's fine.
That's lucky.
How's work?
Sucks like you?
It's actually not bad. Met a trans girl, she's a bagger.
No way, that's awesome. We should double date, you, me, Ava and, what's her name?
Name. Guess.
Caitlin?
Nope.
Candace?
Nope.
Alexis? Janet? Laverne?
Nope.
Don't with me on this. I know.
I know you do, and I'm not you.
Okay. Frankie, Savannah, Amber, Rachel, Kendra, Kathy, Alexa, Elaine, Kayla, Talissa, Dara, Carly, Taylor, Tommy, Trista, Veronica, Holly, Mindy, Deborah, Krista, Katrina, Noelle, Shelby, Chloe, Devin, Emilu, Becky?
Nope.
Okay, was it any one of those names with end in an I-N-E after it?
Yep.
Okay. Brandine, Claudine, Pauline.
Nadine.
Me. Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So Heather, Tabby, and Shushu moved out.
Yes.
Good riddance.
Now hold on there, Melissa and Kendra. I like Tabby and Shushu. Yeah,
They were fun. Heather was just lame.
Yeah, now I feel guilty for kicking Heather out. I didn't realize I also kicked Tabby and Shusha out. Plus, Angie spent most of her 30th wedding anniversary with Heather. Now tell you what, gal pal, get a dang old divorce Angie. Nah, she'd be devastated, to say the least. Plus, she and Heather have been drinking way too much.
What would you say if I wore this outfit to Kroger? No, Heather, that would be inappropriate.
Maybe one of Ava's old blue skirts and white blouses when Ava sold retail.
You know, Ava won't mind. Who the are you?
I'm Ricky Bones. I'm sure you know the name. Bobby Joe was my brother, my favorite brother.
What the are you doing here?
Ah, you must be the talking cat, Shoo Shoo. With the talking dog, Tabby, does my presence disturb you?
It depends on what you are here for, and how the did you know my name?
Heather? This guy just sent you a death threat.
I will not kill you the way you killed my brother.
Hey, your brother raped me back in 2019. Just get the out of here, you son of a bitch, and leave me the alone.
Hey, you're the lobster. Piss off. Oh, hey there.
Hey,
You know, I just want to say thank you. What you did with Heather, Tabby, and Shusha was a big step, and I know it wasn't easy for you. But I just want you to know that I love you for it. And I think this is just a new beginning for our marriage.
hey, anything for you. This is all part of the new grown-up, senior adult Angie Willis, so, get used to her.
You know, I had a day off unless I get called in.
Ooh, that's perfect. I'm only gonna need one.
You know what my favorite thing about you is? After 40 years, you can still surprise me. To step up and change such a big part of your life, just to make your wife happier. I don't know. Bet you most older women couldn't do it.
Most women don't have you to motivate them.
Yeah, I'm sorry if I was pushy about it.
No, you were right. Look, the reason I love you so much is the same reason I guess I just take you for granted sometimes. It's 'cause you're inevitable.
Inevitable? Well, that's romantic, I think.
No, what I mean is, there's just no version of this universe where you and I don't last. You're inevitable.
Yeah, I do. I mean, I feel exactly the same way about you.
Who in the is Rick Bones?
Sir, do you remember that human male and lobster female rape in 2019? It's a long one.
We'll make that long story short, Willis.
In 2019, my lobster Heather was raped. Bobby Joe Bones was her rapist. She called me this morning that Rick was Bobby's brother.
I'm sorry to bring some painful memories.
He not only raped Heather, he also raped a teacher and a classmate before raping Heather. She even got pregnant from the rape.
See, I was all pissed off cause me and my friend Janelle were supposed to go skydiving in 2020, but then COVID-19 hit and she got pregnant from this trans girl, and so we couldn't go and I was all upset, but then she had a miscarriage, and so we ended up getting to go skydiving, and it was so scary but it was so much fun.
Hey, well it sounds like everything worked out then.
I guess God wanted me to go skydiving, you know.
Wow.
Hey, isn't this great? The four of us here having lunch together? Eva, how you been? Haven't seen you in forever.
I've been good. Not much going on. My 7th year work anniversary is next week, so that's something.
Ava's a homicide detective, but she was manager at Craven Gifts and retired in 2024 after 35 years.
Well, I'm surprised Angie didn't tell you already. Seems like you guys have seen each other every day since you, Tabby, and Shusha moved out.
Well, it's funny, whenever Angie and I hang out, usually first item on our agenda is what's going on with Ava, so I'm surprised that one slipped through the cracks.
We do. We talk about you all the time.
You remember the other day? I was saying the other day how great Ava's hair always looks? Oh my god, it just looks awesome. I always want to f***ing comb it. Right, Angie?
Oh my god. Remember, Heather, last week we were talking about how neat all of Ava's outfits are.
Yeah, that was a lengthy conversation.
And we were saying like, a lot of women look like unsteady horses when they wear high heels, but Ava has a sort of.
So, Nadine, where are you from? Tell us about yourself. I'm always fascinated to meet Heather's significant others.
What do you mean significant others? Is there like a lot of M or something?
No, that's not what she's saying at all. Right, Ava?
No, right. I was asking. Heather's very, I'm just always interested in the type of guy or trans girl that could snatch Heather up.
Did you just call me a tranny?
What? No,
You just worry about your own snatch. How about that, girlfriend?
Whoa!
What the happened?
We're having a friendly meal here.
Yeah.
Don't talk to me.
I was just asking a question.
You're a snob. You think you're all cool 'cause you're a police officer.
It's okay, Nadine. Nice, Ava. Real nice.
What? It's not my fault she can't speak English.
You. Just 'cause you're all in the business world and you think everyone's supposed to like suck your.
Come on, Nadine. Let's get out of here. We'll go back to my place for a couple of vodka and strawberry quicks. Okay?
You know what? Stick your up your. You're lucky I'm in my date outfit because I can kick your.
Alright, come on.
I got a girl pregnant 3 times, bitch. I could kick your.
Okay, come on. I didn't know you had 3 babies. I gave birth to 2 children.
See ya, Heather.
What a tranny bitch.
Whoosh. I hate that phrase.
Huh?
That phrase is so sharp. It's like an electric sword, slashing everything in its path.
Well, you didn't exactly stick up for me, Angie.
I am trying to walk a line here. I want to be fair to you and to her.
Yeah, well, I think you're being a little more fair to Heather.
Come on.
Angie, Heather moved out as it's having Shishu so we could give ourselves a chance without him. You're not exactly giving anything a chance if you're just blowing off work to get high and get drunk with Heather, Stephanie, Miles, and Shireen.
It won't happen again, I promise.
Yes, it will. I'm sorry, Angie, but I want a divorce.
What?
I'm done. This isn't gonna work. We're in 2 different places.
Ava, look, I know.
Angie, you promised me you were gonna grow up and take your life together seriously.
Hey, Heather moved out, didn't she? I did that for you, for us. And it wasn't that easy.
She might as well be living with us, Angie. You spend more time with her, Tabby, and Shushu than you do with me.
Okay, look. I've been getting stoned too much. I know that I've been bumming around with Heather too much. I know that, too. Give me one more chance, I promise I can fix it. Ava, I love you too much. Please give me one more chance.
I need a woman, Angie. Not a girl with a lobster, a dog, and a cat.
I know. Done. Woman, right here in front of you.
Angie, seriously, this really is your last chance. I can't do this anymore.
You won't have to. Trust me. I love you.
Okay.
I love you so much. You won't be sorry, I swear.
What the f? Hey, lady, you think you could open more than one register? There's like 100 people here. There's supposed to be 3 registers open, for God's sake.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You had lesbian girl on trans girl sexual intercourse with a co-worker in a storeroom filled with produce that we sell to the public.
Yeah, she f***ed me with a cucumber last week and I f***ed her with a rhubarb this week. I sold both of them to a Burmese family with 5 small children.
That took guts. We need guts. I'm promoting you.
You have a lot of problems, don't you?
Hoo yeah, one-night crazy. Telegram for hungover. Oh, yes. I will sign for it. Oh, Ava. I didn't even hear you come in last night.
Let me guess, you hung out at the Drunken Hoosier again and got drunk.
Ah, nothing better than a 7 a.m. beer and an unbrushed mouth.
Damn it, Angie. I don't want you drinking too much.
Ava, I know how many beers I can drink and still be able to drive.
Angie?
Are you alright?
Oh my god. Nadine, somebody call 911. Angie? Angie? Come on, stay with me, girl. It was her. That girl who looks like a hooker.
Hello?
Ava, there's been a pileup at Quill and Mrs. Senua. You might want to get down here right away.
Is my wife Angie involved?
Yes, Ava Willis.
Okay, I'm on my way and I'll get there as fast as I can. Jeez, what happened here? Oh my god, Angie?
Angie.
Angie. Come on, stay with me, girl. Angie? I'm a police officer and I'm this lady's wife. You take care of her.
Angie.
Angie. Come on. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. How is she, Dr. Coxon? Is she gonna come out of it?
I don't know, Miss Willis. We've done everything we can. It's up to her now.
Angie, please wake up.
You've given me a wonderful life, Ava. I love you all.
Mom. Mom.
I'm sorry, Miss Willis. She didn't make it.
What?
Angie.
Mom.
If you like, feel free to say your goodbyes. Angie. You was my best gal pal. You give up your own life to save mine. The only problem is, how am I going to live without you? Goodbye, Angie.
Oh, Angie, I am so sorry. You gave me 45 years of happiness. I just can't believe you're gone, Angie.
Oh, my God. Mom.
I can't believe it. You're...
Oh, my God.
Yes, Brennan, Deanna. I'm afraid Mom died just 2 minutes ago.
Time of death, 2:25 p.m., August 10th, 2026.
And now, the end is near. And so I face the final curtain. My friend, I'll say it clear. I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full. I've traveled each and every highway. And more, much more than this, I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do and saw it through without exemption. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway. And more, much more than this, I did it my way. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when I bit off more than I could chew. But through it all, when there was doubt, I ate it up and spit it out. I faced it all, and I stood tall, and I did it my way. I've loved, I've laughed and cried, I've had my fill, my share of losing, and now, as tears subside, I find it all so amusing to think I did all that, and may I say, not in a shy way. Oh no, not me. I did it my way. For what is a woman? What has she got? If not herself, then she has not to say the things she truly feels, and not the words of the one who kneels. The record shows I took the blows and did it my way.
to say the things she truly feels, and not the words of one who kneels. The record shows I took the blows and I did it my way.
Thank you, everyone, for coming today. I know my family wanted to say a few words about Angie.
This is probably the worst pain that I've had to go through. The truth is, Angie wasn't just my gal pal. She was my best friend in the whole world. She was loyal, she was bright, and I guess what I'm trying to say is, she was like a sister to me. And I'm gonna spend the rest of my life missing her.
We're all gonna miss her, Heather. We're all gonna miss her very much. Oh my god, I almost served Angie again. I just can't believe she's been gone a whole month.
Can we at least get rid of the miss someone else? Because I really don't want them going to waste.
You know, I hate to say it, but I'm starting to think that the only way to stop missing Angie is to start dating again. And at my age, I don't know.
Well, there are a lot of singles in their 50s, but not many of them are LGBT friendly.
I'm serious, Heather. I know it may take some time, but I really feel like it's the best way to move on.
Yeah, Dad.
That would be a good idea.
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to look. Really? I miss Angie more than any of you. And now at least there's no more drunks in the house. Right, Heather?
Well, yeah.
Well, Tabby and Shushu, that was fun. Huh, it was boring. Oh, somebody's a little cranky. Why don't we put on some music?
Take good care of my home. Baby, you're the first to take it. You're the only one who can break it. I love you more than I should, but it keeps me feeling so good. I've waited for your love forever. You're the one to take good care of my home.
Really? That guy?
This is awful.
Don't show up, don't come out, don't start caring about me now. Walk away, you know how. Don't start caring about me now.
I don't blame you, Shushu. Perhaps that was inappropriate given the fact that I'm doing... Wait a second. Are you not wearing any makeup? What? Why?
Well, you look very different without it.
You know, with Angie gone, I figured I would try the whole natural thing. Why don't we go down to the circle? I just need to clear my head after everything that's happened.
Fine.
Okay. First time since 1979 I've ever been single. Just not ready to start looking right now. With my job and my age, I'm certain I won't remarry. What makes you say that, Ava? Well, my heart's in the right place. But being persistent, I don't know, Tabby and Shushu. I mean, the last few years with Angie haven't been the greatest. Her autopsy showed that she was not only drinking, but she also had marijuana and cocaine in her system.
It's kind of sad that you kicked Heather out to save your marriage.
Welcome back, Ava. I'm sorry about Angie. She was a good woman. Such a shame her drinking caused her own death.
Yeah, sounds about right. I was expecting it to happen sooner or later. I'm not even surprised that she was doing drugs for the past 10 years.
Detective Willis. You are Detective Willis and Sergeant Rush.
Ava Willis, Detective QMPD, former manager of Craven Gifts.
Rick Bones. I'm sure you remember the name well. Bobby Joe Bones was my brother.
Just what the do you want from me?
Yeah, why are you here and why should I remember?
You must be Sergeant Rush. You received my threat.
Damn right something's wrong. That guy's a nut.
What is it?
It appears that somebody is following us.
Yeah, it figures. Worse is even tailgating. I saw some girl shit up heroin on the car. Ain't she the girl who rented Heather in that apartment years ago?
Yes.
Holy we've got company. Heather? You're under arrest, Carla.
For what?
Possession of controlled substance.
Hold up.
Who the are you?
Ava, it's Scarlett Spinazzola. She rented you and I an apartment in 2020.
What I am doing with my boyfriend is none of your business.
Well, concealed weapons, illegal drugs, and reckless driving are my business. Tell him, Lily.
We happen to be experts on illegal drugs. The bad news is you're both under arrest.
Yeah, turn around, Spinazzola.
Don't even think about it, Bones. You're going in for drug possession, too.
Listen, you know maybe you ought to go on down to Florida or something. Go on a little vacation or a road trip.
Nah, that won't work for now.
No, I give up, girl.
Come on, spread them out. And remove the necklace.
Hey, Willis, you got her.
Yep.
Good. Good work. Thanks a billion.
Now we get to go on to the next case.
You guys and girls have a great night.
By the way, welcome back, Ava.
You know, Tammy and Shushu, why don't I treat you with some steaks and some toys? I'll grill the steaks and you can enjoy them with your toys to entertain yourself.
Do you know how long I've waited for you to tell me that?
I'm also heading to Kroger on Mississinawa Street. Hey, Alexa, I wonder if we get the employee family discount.
I bet Heather will give you something great.
Well, aside from that, memberships from Petco, Sam's Club, and Costco will do just fine.
Ava, are you going to find love again?
I know you all miss Angie, Tabby, and Shushu. Heather, Deanna, and Brendan took it harder, and I took the hardest hit. Huh. Well,
Wow.
let's get you those steaks.
Wow, Ava. With all those groceries and coupons from Tabby and Shushu, your total comes out to, oh my god, $65.15.
Any discounts?
Oh yes, I give you the 20% employee family discount from me. Thank you for shopping at Kroger. Please come again. We have a lot more fresh for everyone.
We'll see you at home, Heather. It's getting talk about quiet around here.
Yeah. You know Ava has a problem with hockey and baseball.
Where the are Kendra and Melissa?
They won't be back until tomorrow. They're on a road trip to Chicago.
I tell you what, gal, talk about missing Angie right about now. Ava? Hamhauser? Avril? Carly? Allison? Right. Right. I've just been busy the last few weeks.
Wow, this place has changed since Mom died.
Really nice of Dad to get Tabby and Shushu what they needed. It was usually Mom drinking a lot. Good thing Heather usually drinks responsibly.
I've never seen Tammy and Shushu this happy before. Well, I better start going. And Bren, could you go to your room?
Actually, Deanna and I are going to Subway.
Oh, okay. I forgot. Oh my. Oh my god, that is kinda hot. Oh yeah, I bet you taste like Sprite Zero and strawberry sherbet.
Alright, Bryn, let's go!
QMPD, freeze! Drop those underpants.
Yeah.
It's funny, Bones. I was just telling my partner how honorable you were.
What's the matter? Suddenly this is not so amusing now.
I saw him getting ready to rape you and I killed him.
Well, what the were you doing in my house?
I invited Sergeant Rush over.
Heather, why?
Well, I did tell her about my rape in 2019. I informed her that Rick was gonna rape you tonight.
I'm just glad that you're okay.
I heard a noise. What is going on?
The guy broke in and tried to rape me. Thankfully, it didn't. I better alert Brad about this. He's gonna get on the phone and call that bureaucrat from Indianapolis. I think he may be dealing with a dead person non grata. Tabby, what the
Oh, I'm sorry, Ava.
Yeah, we didn't mean to wake you up. Tabby and I just saw you asleep on the couch.
I tell you seem to do that a lot recently.
My God. You're right. Ever since Angie died, sleeping in the master bedroom has been hard. Yeah, that's hard, Heather. I know, it's hard.
It is, Ava.
I had a feeling it was too early to go back to work. Oh, if Angie only got help, she would still be alive.
Ava, there's a reason why I drink less than Angie did. She never got to the reason why she drank. It's about finding that X factor. I mean, you and Angie were contemplating divorce. You know, Melissa and I went to Chicago to buy an RV for us to work on. I know it's what Angie would want. Even under the statute of a restaurant. That's awfully nice, I guess. I completely forgot. I did buy a restaurant from Tina Craven a few years ago.
Sweetheart's Restaurant, soon to be Angie's Sweetheart's Restaurant.
Angie's Sweetheart's Restaurant. Not a bad name.
Came up with the restaurant name change last night. Mandy and I thought it would be a good idea to change it in memory of Angie. We'll repaint and renovate the restaurant.
You know, that sounds great. I have the Angie sign in the attic that has that sign.
Open your eyes, careful surprise, a dream in disguise. You know we can have it. What a place we can be. There's something to see. Miracle place, a house full of magic. Well, I know we can do it. You know we can do it too. But there's work to be done now. Work to be done. You got to put one foot in front of the other. Put your other foot down, down, down. You got to put one foot in front of the other. Put your other foot down, down, down. Give it a chance. Teach it to dance. Coming to life, little by little. Well, I know we can do it. You know we can do it too. But there's work to be done now. Work to be done. You got to put one foot in front of the other. Put your other foot down, down, down. You got to put one foot in front of the other. Put your other foot down, 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 down. One foot in front of the other. Put your other foot down,
Looks more like a big boy restaurant.
Yeah, it does look like it, but with Angie wearing the female version of the big boy mascot holding a Mississauga ale.
Is that a statue of Mom wearing the big boy outfit? I wonder who the did that.
Mandy and I did.
That was nice, Aunt Mandy and Uncle Albert.
You know what's amazing? A statue of Angie wearing the black and white checkered overalls holding a sandwich on one hand and a Mississauga ale on the other. That's really good.
Heather, something is missing.
Oh, there is one more thing, Dad. The Angie sign. Wow, perfection.
All it needs is a dedication plaque.
Well, we did fix the restaurant. Albert's gonna go get the dedication plaque.
I was prepared for Angie's death for a long time. Yet, I'm surprised and sad at the same time.
It's a really good statue, Ava.
Yeah, like a dang old tribute, gal.
Ava, would you like to do the honor of installing the plaque?
Well, to be honest, Melissa, I really don't see any good reason not to. You go ahead.
I think I've caused enough trouble for Angie and Heather over the years. Kendra, why don't you?
Nah, I don't deserve it either. I'm embarrassed I got upset over a cola can 5 years ago, and I didn't help you, Ava. I'm sorry to both of you.
I'm sorry too, Ava. And I'm sorry, Kendra.
I learned something over the years. Sure, she may have been an alcoholic and did drugs, but she didn't do it alone. There are Stephanie, Miles, Lenise, Lily, and Shireen. Those girls meant a lot to Angie, just like you girls mean a lot to me. It's a shame that Melissa, Kendra, and I never got to experience the horrors of war together, nor did we ever get to experience the fun of spring break together. But that doesn't mean I enjoy our, time together. Well, I guess we should do this.
Ava, I'm really glad that you have decided to put yourself out there. Angie would have wanted you to move on. So who's this lucky person?
I'm gonna keep it hush-hush. Though I'm a bit nervous about the person I have to date with at Angie's Sweethearts. All I know is that the woman's 53, give or take a couple of years. Hell, I wouldn't even be surprised if it was Kelly Martin. I had a crush on her back in the day. I'll be back in the morning. Hey, Dad. Mandy? Albert?
Wow, I didn't realize that I really had a beautiful daughter. You look very nice, Ava.
Well, you look like someone in a nightclub, Ava.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Is that Kelly Martin?
That's Kelly Martin.
I heard she got a divorce.
It is Kelly Martin.
Frankie Willis.
Yes, Ava Willis. Quillsville Metropolitan Police Detective and retired manager Craven Gifts. I haven't seen you since...
elementary school at Crystal Gale.
I don't believe it. I can't believe it. I'm 2 years younger than Kelly Martin.
Why don't I take this order? Make Kelly Martin's table VIP, Al.
Yes, Amanda.
Yeah, this place. Recently renovated by my friends. I own the place. Technically part owner. Before it was worse than New York, right?
Everything about New York is awful.
Oh my god, we both hate New York.
I really liked you, Frankie.
It's Ava.
Sorry, Ava, I'm used to Frankie.
It's alright. Life is just too short.
Tell me about it. I went through the nastiest divorce in Hollywood history. I'm hiding from the tabloids.
Oh my god. I was married for almost 40 years until she died in a drunk driving accident.
Oh my god, I'm sorry about that. I got a hotel room here in downtown Quillsville.
Hashtag absolutely. Deanna and Brandon, we're expecting someone for dinner tonight, and this is someone special. What I can tell you is that she was a contestant on the Bobby Rinks version of Car Sharks in 1987.
Kelly Martin.
Damn it, Brandy, this was supposed to be a surprise. How in the did you know about this?
It's all over the internet, Ava. Look.
Does Kelly Martin have a new beau? An anonymous source has the answers.
Yes, that person is my transgender daughter, Ava Willis.
Damn it, Brandy and Heather.
Well, Dad, I think it's fantastic that you finally found that special someone like Kel. I can't even say it without laughing.
She's such an idiot, Dad. She's such an idiot.
Yeah,
I bet you would make the late night monologues.
Shoo-shoo, this isn't Family Guy.
I'm serious here. Make no mention of her celebrity status or her shows. I really enjoy her company. This is someone I went to Crystal Gale Elementary School with before she became an actress. I'm gonna go get the door. Just don't mention anything about Hollywood or California. Oh, hi, Kelly. It's so wonderful to see you and meet my family.
Me too. I want you to meet my daughters, Maggie and Olivia.
Ah, it's so great to meet you, and I want to introduce my adult children. I have 2 children, but 7 of them passed.
Oh.
Kids, this is Kelly Martin. Her children, Maggie and Olivia. My children, Deanna and Bryn, daughter-in-law Brandy, Lobster, Heather, dog Tabby, and cat Shushu.
Oh, Ava. Your family is amazing. You didn't have to cook this amazing Mexican-Italian dinner.
Well, welcome, Kelly. We're happy to have you.
I really like your family, Ava.
I really like you. I can't remember the last time I've ever been happier than I am right now. I love you, Kelly.
It would be my honor.
Oh my, that would be great.
You will want to excuse us.
Wow, Dad and Kelly are really getting it on.
Oh, my God.
Is that Ava with Kelly Martin?
It is Kelly Martin.
My God.
Who would have thought in a million years that Ava could snatch up such an upgrade like Kelly Martin?
Now tell you what, gal, talk about dang old lucky, gal. Here come my friends.
We play basketball and football together. I even had my high school jersey retired.
Why, Kelly Martin? I haven't seen you in almost 30 years.
Hey, Allison, long time no see. Last time I saw you I was watching Star Search in the audience.
I saw you on Card Sharks 40 years ago. I was in the audience.
You know my friends already, Kelly?
We do. Ava, I have seen Allison and Avril before. I even have my appearance from Card Sharks. Carly, how's that music gig?
Great. I had no clue you was in town. It was nice seeing you again, Kelly.
It's terrible, Kelly.
You know, did you know during my prom, Debbie Gibson performed at Quillsville Central High School, now known as Lee Kelso High School?
You mean Deborah Gibson? Oh, my God, I've never been happier than being with you. I have waited my whole life to do this. Ava, will you marry me?
Yes, I will, Kelly. I love you. I'll even be in Maggie and Olivia's life as their stepfather, and I know you will be a great stepmom to Deanna and Brandy as well as a grandma.
Congratulations, Ava.
Welcome back, friend.
Dang old congratulations, gal. You know, Kelly and I have decided on a honeymoon place. Hawaii. Kelly's idea.
Ah, Kelly, this is delicious.
I still think buttercream would be nice.
Yeah, I do like buttercream, but it tastes better than vanilla.
I do too.
Hey, Ava. Congratulations to you and Kelly.
I work with her solving crimes at the police station. My partner's Sergeant Lily Rush.
You're that girl who grew up and played that girl from Life Goes On, Christy, aren't you?
The same Kelly Martin, soon to be Kelly Willis.
I definitely saw you on TV years ago.
Well, thanks. It's always nice seeing someone appreciate my work.
Today's Lieutenant Jeffries' last day at QMPD. We're holding a retirement party tonight. You and your fiancé ought to stop by. Hoping to finally meet this lucky lady you're marrying.
You know, since I'm already kind of dressed up, and you didn't even notice that my hair was even tied, I know that this must be a very important day for you. But I'm having a stag party tomorrow night at my friend's house. It's gonna be wild.
Honestly, I thought you had a much-needed haircut, but this is a first. Hey, you know what my horoscope said this morning? I was gonna meet someone who will bring me some good luck.
Hopefully my fiancé.
I like your hair, Ava.
Thank you, Sergeant.
I know how busy you have been with wedding plans, so I'm going to get on this Lonnie Gist thing immediately.
Lily, wait up. Want a guest? QMPD, I want to have a word with you.
What the f? lady?
Said I wanted to talk to you. You wanna know what I'm holding, Lonnie? Your NCIC file. It's a nationwide computer that keeps track of every criminal activity across the United States. Good thing, too. You move around a lot.
Look, lady, I paid my debt to society.
In 1995, you and Mike Dirk did 5 years in San Quentin for hijacking an 18-wheeler in San Diego.
Yeah, what of it?
In 2000, you got 4 more years. With Dirk again, same deal. You're getting in a rut here, Lonnie.
I'm an ex-con, okay, lady. You have no business jumping over me. What is your point anyway, lady?
The point here is, was Mike Dirk in on this hijacking thing with you?
I don't know what you're talking about, lady cop.
You tell me, I'm Detective Ava Willis. Was he, or was he not?
I'm not going to tell you anything, Miss Willis.
You want me to ask him? I can do that, you know. I would feel a lot happier if you told me where I can find Mike Dirk. I have several special occasions to go to tonight and tomorrow, as well as next week. I'm having a great day so far. Don't mess it up.
Give me another shot of bourbon.
QMPD. Don't move.
Hands where I can see him.
Police. Don't move.
You, right there. Don't you move. Hands where I can see him. I got him.
Now off to Jeffrey's retirement party.
To Nick Jeffries, may you have as many sick days in retirement as you had in your 51 years of working at QMPD.
It's funny, this was supposed to be a 6-year gig, then I'd be off to Denver back in 1977. Like so many other dreams, time has a way of slipping through your fingers. So, Ava, this is
Kelly Martin.
I know you from Haley Dean Mysteries and Army Wives.
You know, my horoscope was right. I met someone who gave me good luck, and I'm looking at her with my best detective, Ava Willis.
Well, I'm kind of nervous for the new lieutenant. I wonder who that's going to be.
Lieutenant Janine Stilkman, the new lieutenant taking over for Nick Jeffries. I was an LAPD officer for 10 years before I took the lieutenant position. Too much to resist.
Welcome aboard, Janine. Good luck and God bless, Nick.
I recognize you from that TMZ article. You better be careful with Kelly Martin.
You won't regret it, Lieutenant. That was weird.
I don't believe it. Everyone in this town knows who I am, but I only know a few people after I moved here.
Well, my definition of a celebrity is not like your definition.
Why do you say that, Ava?
There's TV news anchors, Indians, Ice, Colts, Pacers, and Fever players. This isn't exactly LA, but Quellsville is definitely smaller than Los Angeles, much less New York.
I'm a Rams fan. Also a Dodgers fan. Heard you hate baseball.
Just a Colts, Pacers, and Fever fan. Save some for the wedding night, will ya?
Put your favorite heels on, 'cause they make you feel strong. When you're looking good, you know you're gonna have a good time. Don't forget mascara.
Ace high in your face, doctor.
Oh, damn.
Ava, can you grab me 2 beers?
I know what this is, Melissa. Trust me, Kendra, and I know. This feels no happier than it did 40 years ago.
Entertainment's here.
Allison,
Yeah,
do you have that karaoke machine?
I still have it for my bedtime karaoke.
Well, bring it out.
Kelly, why don't you try your hand?
Come on.
I'll go first. I'd choose a song. How can it be permissible? She compromised her principle, yeah. That kind of love is mythical. She's anything but typical. She's a praise universe, she a powerful force. You're a blank of a form when there's no other course. She used to look good to me, but now I find her simply irresistible. Simply irresistible. Her loving is so powerful. Simply unavoidable. The trend is irreversible. The trans woman is invincible. She's a natural law and she leaves it in all. She deserves the applause. I surrender because she used to look good to me, but now I find her simply irresistible. Simply irresistible. Simply irresistible. So fine, there's no telling when the money went. Simply irresistible. All mine. There's no other way to go. She's unavoidable. I'm backed against the wall. She gives me feelings like I've never felt before. I'm breaking promises, she's breaking every law. She used to look good to me, but now I find this city so fine. There's no telling where the money went. Simply is the she's all mine. There's no other way to go. Our methods are inscrutable. The proof is irrefutable. Ooh, yeah. She skills are completely kissable. Oh, yeah. Our lives are indivisible. She's a crazy endurance, she's a powerful force. She's a blank of a form where there's no other course. She used to look good to me, but now I find her simply irresistible. Simply irresistible. Simply irresistible. So bad, there's no telling where the money went. Simply disease all mine. There's no other way to go. Simply irresistible. Welcome all. We are gathered here today to solemnly witness the coming together and bless Avon Melanie Florence Willis and Kelly Noel Martin in the holy bonds of matrimony, and to support them in their love and friendship, their complementary and their uniqueness. The couple have written their own vows.
Ava, I haven't known you for very long. But these past several months, I feel like you have already given me a lifetime of love. I do solemnly swear to faithfully love, honor, and value you for the rest of my life. I vow to honor you and cherish you for the rest of my life. I'm honored to place this ring on your finger.
Kelly, I have known you a very long time. What we have is a lifetime of love and happiness. I wouldn't trade this moment for anything in the world. With this ring, I do solemnly swear I will faithfully love, honor, and value you for the rest of my life. I vow to honor you and cherish you for the rest of my life.
Do you, Kelly Noel Martin, take this woman as your lawfully wedded wife to honor and cherish for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
And do you, Ava and Melanie Florence Willis, take this woman as your lawfully wedded wife to honor and cherish for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
By the power vested in me in the city of Quillsville, Quill County, in the state of Indiana, I now pronounce you woman and wife. You may now kiss goodbye, Ava.
And just like that, I'm now a stepfather to Maggie and Olivia.
Thank you, Ava.
I'm about to perform 2 songs, a solo and one with Debbie Gibson. Come on up here, Kelly.
Oceans apart, day after day, and I slowly go insane. I hear your voice on the line, but it doesn't stop the pain. If I see you next to never, how can we say whatever you do, I will be right here waiting for you. Whatever it takes, or how my heart breaks, I will be right here waiting for you. I took for granted all the times that I thought would last somehow. I hear the laughter and I taste the tears, but I can't get near you now. Oh, can't you see it, baby? You got me going crazy. Wherever you go, whatever you do, I will be right here waiting for you. Whatever it takes, or how my heart breaks, I will be right here waiting for you. I wonder how we can survive this romance, but in the end, if I'm with you, I'll take the chance.
Oh, you are sweet.
see it, baby. You've got me going crazy. Wherever you go, whatever you do, I will be right here waiting for you. Whatever it takes, or how my heart breaks, I will be right here waiting for you. Waiting for you.
I think they want an encore.
I get lost in your eyes, and I feel my spirits rise and soar like the wind. Is it love that I am in? I get weak in a glass. Is in this what's called romance? And now I know, 'cause when I'm lost, I can't let go.
I don't mind not knowing what I'm headed for. You can take me to the stars. It's like being lost in heaven when I'm lost in your eyes. I just fell. I don't know why. Something's there we can't deny. And when I first knew was when I first looked at you. And if I can't find my way, if salvation seems worlds away, oh, I'll be found when I am lost in your eyes. I don't mind not knowing what I'm headed for. You can take me to the skies. Oh, it's like being lost in heaven when I'm lost in your eyes.
I get weak in the glass. Is in this what's called romance? I'll be found when I am lost in your
Thank you. This is kind of odd that there are two brides, but on three. One, two, three. To Hawaii.
Ava, I'm starving. What in the hell are you doing on the grill?
I'm fixing a really good dinner. I'm cooking veggie burgers on a grill. What the does it look like I'm doing?
What do I think you're doing? I think you're hemorrhaging money. Look at this. Ava $750 at Macy's. What the are buying there?
I need clothes. You need clothes.
You wear a business suit at the police station.
Yeah, you're an actress and I'm a police detective.
Yeah, exactly. At least I'm not going out there buying expensive items from IKEA or Costco.
Oh, no. You're just buying cigarettes. You should talk.
I was talking, Ava. I was talking.
Well, at least you didn't interrupt me. You know, it's important for me to look good at work. I told you that on our first date at Angie's Sweethearts. I've been at the top for many years.
No one is there looking at your ass.
Well, you know, I've been around the block a few times. You're just acting like a jerk.
I'm acting like a jerk. You don't have to dress like Joan Collins to put a flower in a plastic bag.
I'm one of the best detectives at the police station.
One of the best? For God's sake, Ava, you're delusional.
Sometimes I wish I married Avril, Allison, or Carly. I really should have.
Fine, go torture those.
Allison treated me good. And, oh my, she had an awesome like my first wife.
Newsflash, Indiana tranny whore sees a Canadian vagina.
What the did you just call me?
I said.
Hey, you want to call me a tranny whore?
You want to throw things, Ava. We'll throw things.
Ha 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 ho! I'm so scared, California girl. Hey! Keep it down!
Oh, no.
I'll handle this. I just heard all of it, and it looks like things are off to a rocky start. I'll be right back. Tabby and Shushu, I'm sorry you had to hear all that. Yeah, me too. This isn't the first time you have a fight. I know, Tabby and Shushu. Everything's gonna be alright. It's been like this for years. I know. I have these fights with Nadine all the time. Yet, you know, Kelly, it's okay to fight as long as it's healthy.
Oh, thank you.
Heather.
Ah, here we go again. Same with my dad. Different spouse. I have my doubts with Kelly Martin as my stepmother. It's like that movie we saw on Lifetime Movie Network years ago.
It's been 2 weeks. Admit it.
Okay. Forget it. I'm going for a walk.
Alright, this has gone too far with my dad.
I'm sorry you heard all of that last night.
Look, Kelly, I have kept my powder keg dried up until now, but I really have to tell you something and hear me out as your stepdaughter. You and my dad need marriage counseling. It worked for my dad in the past, and I'm sure it will work again.
The haircut and glasses I got in the 1990s was something I didn't need. That was a disaster.
So marriage counseling out of the question? I ought to be honest with you. My dad owns the restaurant in memory of my mom.
Your dad has something of a wild streak. It's why I fell for her. The partying, midnight walks, fishing, baseball.
Meh. Figures. My dad hates fishing and baseball.
Hates baseball? Okay, I used to hate baseball until Kelly came in and suggested an Indianapolis Indians game.
Dad, you drove me out of Quillsville in 2020 and spent 4 years in Ohio for a reason.
I'll thank you for keeping your nose out of our business.
Thank you, Ava. I haven't really known your father long. But I know she can't stay mad when I made her some pizza. I just feel awful. I just want to put this behind us. Now I am worried. Where is she?
Marshall, Michigan. She's with Miss Rose and Miss Kendall.
I tell you, my father has made some questionable decisions over the years. You're nothing like my mom. She drank a lot.
She was an alcoholic. I went to an LA teen meeting once. It didn't help.
Give him some gas and hit the wench. Nice and steady, you got it.
You ladies need some help?
Dad,
Ava.
You're okay. We came to save you, Dad.
Melissa and Kendra are with me. I'm fine. But I think a storm is coming, and for some reason my knee is acting up.
We need to help these people get the out of here.
Okay, Deanna. Attach the cable to the RV. I'm pulling you girls out.
Okay.
Give her some gas, Dad.
Well, that was really something.
This was what I have spent years preparing for, Dad and Kelly. It's just too easy for you to get into trouble out here.
Dang it, Deanna. I was never in trouble. You three girls were the ones who got stuck. I saved you.
Sure, this time.
You're going to get into trouble out here eventually.
Bryn, Deanna, I know you think I'm old, but I'm still as sharp as I ever was.
I don't worry about you because you're old. I worry about you because you've always mentioned that girl ain't right, or that girl still ain't right.
What?
You make stupid decisions. You married Angie, remember?
Have you always felt this way?
Well, maybe for the past 20, 30 years or so.
Maybe I'm a terrible father. You mentioned it in 2019. You lashed out at us.
Dad, I care about you. When you make a mistake, Heather, Brainer, I have to pick up the pieces.
No, you don't, Deanna and Bryn. I want to live on my own terms. I want to have fun while I still can. Let the pieces fall where they may. Some things will work out well, others not so great, but at least it won't be boring.
What's so boring about living near emergency services? Can you try to talk some sense into my father?
I love you, Ava.
I love you too, Kelly. Don't worry about us. We'll be okay. Let's go home.
I will do my best to look after your father, Bryn and Deanna.
Thanks, Kelly.
Thank you. You know, Dad has made a lot of mistakes, but you're not one of them.
Angie and I always felt that it was our responsibility as parents, and to a lesser extent Kelly as a stepmother, to improve the lives of our children by improving theirs over our own. We accomplished and exceeded that goal. I never hit my children, but I was verbally strict. Angie was really abusive. Kelly was a nicer mother figure to Bryn and Deanna as much as I was a father figure to Olivia and Maggie. We didn't demand the unquestioning silence. I certainly learned from the mistakes that my parents made. As a woman, I walked a tightrope of tradition and progress. Usually I was successful. But I figured out neither winning nor losing count for transgender women as they do for men, women, and transgender men. As transgender women, we were the ones who transformed everything we touch, and nothing on earth is higher than that. My writing and contributions to Heather's writings is what got me through Angie's death and my marriage to Kelly. At first, I felt so betrayed, as if Angie had left me for another man or a trans woman. When you are as faithful, loyal, and honest like I am, and your wife or girlfriend dies, it takes away your sense of security. Luckily for me, I made some good decisions before I got married. I always imagined that as a woman, I'd go to spas and salons just like the women on Desperate Housewives. I've always tried to imagine myself as an influential trans woman, but I ended up like Lois Griffin on The Family Guy or Hank Hill on King of the Hill. For a while on 2 occasions, I lost myself in food and being in deep depression between Angie's death and my first date with Kelly. I still managed to get myself out of bed. I realized that my family still needed me to pull through so that they could pull through. I actually met Kelly Martin after I was molested by Joanna Ferguson, and at that time she couldn't understand what was on her mind. After that day, Lily Rush asked me if I had the cooties, and in reality, I was raped and molested in 1982. When Mandy was born in 2006, she almost died. I snapped out of my unhappiness with Angie and sunk all my energy into choosing life. When I collaborated with Heather, I relived my life the way I lived it. I made a commitment to finishing my story. Even if I had to write it in the middle of the night in my den when everyone else was asleep. But the more I wrote, the more I understood myself, and I understood why I made the choices I made over the years. I learned that dreams don't work without action. I learned that no one can stop me but me, because I knew love was stronger than hate. And most importantly, I learned that God does exist, and he or she is right inside of you, underneath all that pain, sorrow, and shame. And to be honest, I am feeling a lot better now that this book is done after 20 years.
Some say that love on its own, love is its own reward. But I can't help but believe there's got to be more. A trans woman needs a woman to have and to hold, to love her in body as well and in soul. I need your desire. Where did a fire go? keep trying to sleep, but sleep won't be mine tonight. There's so much sorrow inside, and baby, I don't know why. I give you your freedom, I give you my love, I give all I have every time that we touch. I don't know, baby, maybe I give too much. Now I'm lonely in love, why must I be lonely in love? I'm so lonely in love, baby, why must I be lonely? Why must I be lonely in love? I know that love carries no, she carries no guarantees. But still I can't seem to find a reason that I can believe in. You said to be patient and give you some room. You said you had changes you need to work through. But the longer I wait, the farther I feel from you. Now I'm lonely in love, why must I be lonely in love? I'm so lonely in love, baby, why must I be lonely? Why must I be lonely in love? Now I'm lonely in love, why must I be lonely in love? I'm so lonely in love, baby, why must I be lonely?